Hey, what's up guys? It's 2F0T, and today I'm going to show you guys how to solve a Rubik's Cube. Whether you've got 10 fingers or you've got 2 fingers, it really boils down to just understanding how the cube is structured and understanding what the different pieces are so that you can effectively solve it. So looking at the cube here, we have a centerpiece which identifies the color of the face that you're looking at. So here we have red, we have blue, we have green, or orange, and we have green. Then we have yellow and white. And now what these pieces are next to them are edge pieces, and they connect two sides of two different colors. So this is the white-orange piece, this is the green-orange, etc. So then the final type of piece that's on a Rubik's Cube are the corner pieces. These connect 3 different colors, 3 different faces. And when you are manipulating the cube, you're going to be rotating edges. So as long as you can hold a cube, or if you're resting it here like I am on my phone, you can rotate a given side like this, then you should have no problem solving a Rubik's Cube. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to kind of scramble it up a little bit so that we can solve it. And I don't have to do too much because ultimately, as I am solving it using the beginner method, it's kind of going to scramble itself. And to solve the cube, you want to orient yourself with the yellow on the top. And the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to solve what's called the yellow daisy. And to do that, we have to find edge pieces that are white. So yellow in the center and white on the sides. And they are going to come from some of the other sides. So here we have a white edge piece. And to bring that onto the yellow face, we are going to look at the red face. We're going to rotate it counterclockwise. And since red is in front of us, we're going to call that a front clockwise rotation. And then we're going to rotate the cube. So yellow is now our front. And we're going to rotate the right side clockwise. And that will bring one edge piece in there. So now I'll do the same with this left edge piece. And then I've got one here. I'll bring that one up. And then I'll look for a fourth one, and here it is. I don't want to break what I've got, so I'll rotate this out of the way. And then I'll rotate this one counterclockwise. And then I will rotate my right face one more time. And now I have a yellow daisy. Now what I need to do is I need to bring this yellow daisy down onto the white side to make a white cross. To do that, I'm going to ensure that each white piece is matched up with its corresponding face. So green is with green. Then I'm going to rotate my front face counterclockwise. So now it's on the white side. I'm going to do the same for my other pieces, which are conveniently on the right color side. So counterclockwise twice, and then blue also counterclockwise twice, and then red counterclockwise twice. And now I have a white cross on the bottom, and I have a nice line of white, white, blue, blue, and I have the same across for each of the other colors as well. All right, and now what I have to do is I have to solve my corners. So again, the way that I'm going to do that is I'm going to keep white as my bottom face and yellow as my top face. And I'm going to learn a couple algorithms or ways to move the cube. And what that's going to do is that's going to allow me to bring these pieces that are in the top to the bottom. And to bring a white face piece to the bottom, it has to be in the top layer. So this is our top layer, this is our middle layer, this is our lower layer. This is our bottom face, this is our top face, this is our right face, and this is our left face. And this is our front, and then on the side that's facing my phone, that's my back face. So in order to bring a yellow piece from the top, or from anywhere in the front to the bottom, it has to be in the top layer. And I'm going to look at where it is in the top layer, and I'm going to rotate it so I'm looking at its adjacent color side. And because this is the orange, green, white piece, it's above the spot where it needs to go in. I'm going to do a move called a right trigger. And that's going to rotate the right side clockwise. It's going to be an R move. And then I'm going to rotate my top side clockwise. If you were looking at it clockwise, or if you're looking at it, it would be this move. R-U. And then I'm going to rotate my right side counterclockwise. That's going to be called a prime move. R-U-R prime. But now I have a completed corner. I have my white, orange, green corner solved. So now I'm going to do the same for all of these. I'm going to look for where they are. I have my blue, orange, white corner, which is right here. I'm going to look, my white is already in my top layer, and my orange is next to it. So I'm going to do right, U, R prime. And now I have white here, and its adjacent color is red, or is blue. So I'm going to rotate it to the blue side, and I'm going to again do right, U, R prime. And now I have one corner left, and it's in the right spot, but it's not facing the right way. So I need to rotate it, and to rotate it, I can only do it, I have to bring it into the top so that I can rotate it the right way and then bring it back down. So to do that, I'm going to rotate it so I'm looking at its adjacent color, and I'm going to do a left trigger. Left, U prime, left. So left prime, U prime, left. That's our left trigger. And now that my white is in the top layer, I can rotate it so its adjacent color is my front face. And I'm going to do my left trigger again. Left prime, U prime, left. And now I have all my corners solved, and I have my bottom solved. So now what I need to do is I need to start working on my middle layer. And my middle layer, it needs to have these edge pieces which connect these two sides. So either those are already going to be here and they're going to be solved, or they're going to be here and in the wrong spot, or they'll be in the right spot and flipped. So this one, this red-green, should actually be over here. So I'm going to have to move it. But what I'm also going to first do is I'm going to look at the edge pieces that are in my top layer, and I'm going to move them down into their correct spot and hopefully in the right position. To do that, I'm going to look at one of them. So here I have this green orange edge piece, and I'm going to rotate it so I make an upside down T, and I have an upside down T here on the green side. The orange, which is here, is to the right of my piece, or of my green side. So I'm going to rotate this edge piece so it's away from the orange side. And because again, orange is to the right of green, I'm going to do my right trigger, right, up, R prime. Then I'm going to fix this white piece that got messed up. I'm going to bring it over to the orange side and do left, prime, up, prime, left. And that then fixed my orange-green piece. Now let's see what other pieces we can solve. We have orange-blue. Let's rotate that over so it's on top of the orange. And now we have an orange T. Blue is to the right of orange, so we'll rotate it away. We'll do our right trigger, our U, R prime, and we'll fix our blue piece, left prime, U prime, left, and now our orange blue piece is solved. Let's see what else we have to solve. Okay, or let's see, okay, we have a red green at the top, so we'll bring it over to the green side. Red is to the left of green, so we'll rotate this edge piece away from red. We'll do our left trigger, left prime, U prime, left, and then we'll fix our corner piece that got messed up, and that will be right U prime, or right U, right prime. So now our red green is fixed, and now we have one last piece, which is going to be red blue. So we have to find where that is, and that's right here. So let's bring it over the blue to make our blue T. Blue T. Red is to the right of blue, so we'll rotate it away. We'll do R, U, R prime, and we'll fix our messed up white piece by doing left prime, U prime, left. And now we have a solved second layer. Now we have to solve our top layer. And now when you're solving your top layer, you have to create a yellow cross, which conveniently we have. But sometimes you might not have a yellow cross. You might just have a yellow dot or two yellows solved, either diagonal to each other or across from or above or below each other. But in our case, we have all four solved. If you did have just the corners or the edges that are opposite each other, there's an algorithm that I'll include in the description below that you would just do to get all four sides or all four edges. And now what we need to do is we need to put the edges in the right spot. And that means so that they line up with the color that's below them. So yellow, orange, orange, that matches. Yellow, green, green, that matches. Yellow, blue, red. So we have to basically fix this edge piece and this edge piece. To do that, we're going to hold it so that our correct edge pieces are to the right and in front of us. And we're going to do a new algorithm, which is going to be R, U, R prime, U, R, U, 2, R prime. Now we'll rotate the top once more. And we have yellow, red, red, yellow, blue, blue, and yellow, orange, orange, and yellow, green, green. All right, and now what we have to do is we have to put our corners in the right spot. They don't necessarily have to be in the right orientation, but they should be in the right spot. So here we have one in the right spot, we have one in the wrong spot, we have one in the wrong spot. We have one in the wrong spot. So let's take the one that we do have in the right spot, keep our yellow on top, and we're going to learn a new algorithm. And we might have to do it a couple times to get all the corners in the right spot, but eventually they will all show up. So let's see how many times we have to do it. And it's U, R, U prime, L, oops. L prime, U, R prime, U prime, L. Let's take a look. So this one's still solved. This one is not. This one is not. This one is not. All right, let's try one more time. U, R, U prime, L prime, U, R prime, U prime, L. Let's take a look. So, yep, yellow, green, orange is in the right spot. Yellow, orange, blue is in the right spot. And it is actually solved because it's facing the right way. And then we have yellow, red, blue in the right spot. And we have yellow, green, red in the right spot. So now to solve these final couple pieces, what we have to do is we have to actually change our reference point from having yellow on top to white on top. And we're going to start with anything that we have solved. So that's this piece. And we're actually going to take it and we're going to rotate it counterclockwise away from what we're doing. And now we're going to solve this piece here. To solve this piece, we're going to do a variation of our right trigger algorithm. And we're going to do it a couple times, and we're not going to worry about anything getting messed up, because ultimately, if we follow this process, we're going to end up with a solved cube in just a few steps. So we're going to go R, U, R prime, U prime, R, U, R prime, U prime, R, U, R prime, U prime, R, U, R prime, U prime. And now this piece is solved, so we're going to rotate it away from us. We're going to solve this piece. R, U, R prime, U prime, R, U, R prime, U prime, R, U, R prime, U prime, R, U, R prime, U prime. So now this piece is solved, and then we're going to rotate it away from us. We're going to solve this piece. R, U, R prime, U prime, R, U, R prime, U prime, R, U, R prime, U prime, R, U, R prime, U prime. And then with one more rotation, we have a solved cube. So I really enjoy doing the Rubik's Cube. I think it's a lot of fun. There's a different solution every time you scramble it. I hope that this was entertaining, educational, informative for you. If it was, please give me a like. If you want to see more content like this, definitely give me a subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one. Thank you so much. Take care.